Science Week on RTE this year is all about the weather, and I'm here at the National Botanic Gardens in Dublin, where we're behind the scenes at Weather Live. Kathryn, 3 live shows about the weather. You can't get more Irish than that.
I know. It's ridiculous that we haven't actually done a show about the weather before. It was like one of those things when I got the phone call. I was like, surely that's been done. You know, we've done Big Week on the Farm, we've done the ploughing, we've done... How have we never done a show about the weather? I didn't realise how much of a weather nerd I was, but when Gerald Fleming walked in earlier on, I was like, oh my God, it's Gerald Fleming, the winking weatherman.
Now, I think sometimes people kind of take the weather forecast for granted. They don't realise all of the science behind it. Do you think that?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I think a lot of people think we're just standing, and I get people saying to me a lot, but I don't need the weather, it's in my app. I say, well, who do you think is putting the weather into your app? You know, that's the meteorologist. So we're behind the scenes. We're not just in front of the camera, of course.
Did you realise how much science there was behind the weather, though?
I realised that it was all about the science. I just don't know any of it.
Okay.
So when I was going through my scripts and I was going through all the kind of the science experiments with Phil Smith, you know, it's really interesting. So, I mean, I know very little. I remember very little of my geography class. I will be honest, so it's been kind of cool seeing all the little experiments that are going to unfold over the next couple of nights.
Do you believe in the science?
Of course, I'm a scientist. I believe everything I do because I believe in results. I believe in trying things out, seeing if they work. We learn more from failure sometimes than we do from success. We'll learn that if I fail from this, I might not have another TV career, but that's what it is. This is just about getting results and proving things right and showing people what happened. But what we're doing is we're talking about the weather, we're talking about simple principles that people can understand and then going big scale.
3, 2, 1, go.
And do you cloud spot every day?
Yeah, it's an obsession. My membership number, my badge, is 21,417.
Wow, so there's a lot of you.
21,416 before me. And hopefully after maybe that show and the Weather Live, there might be much more, many more people being organized cloud spotters.
And what made you want to get into this in the first place?
Love of maths, love of science. I mean, I've loved this, and I've loved communicating science to people too for a long time. So I think if I couldn't have been a meteorologist when I grew up, I would have wanted to be a meteorologist when I grew up. It's the only thing I really want to do. I love it.
Science Week on RTE. See rte.ie/Science Week.